Welcome back to Talking with Tones, episode 4, A New Tones. Got me as always, yo, it's Tones, and my boy Skyview, and today we are coming right back after a nice little week hiatus.
So today, I think we can revisit some of our love for food and talk about school lunches today.
I fuck with that.
Tell me your hierarchy. Not to assume that every school has the same lunches, right?
Yeah.
But I think we all had some of the same shit. So what is your top 3 school lunches? Go.
100% number 1's Mexican pizza. Second row, I'm going to go straight into bacon cheeseburgers. And then 3, every once in a while we have something called walking tacos. Those are pretty good.
Just Doritos crunched up with some beef.
100%, dude.
Yeah.
Shit's banging.
Fire. Yeah. So my school didn't have no bacon cheeseburgers.
What?
Or Mexican pizza. The pizza
fuck?
that we had was those square ones that was just cheese. Like Elio's. You ever have Elio's pizza?
No.
It's just like a square pizza that just tastes like sadness, but like you still have like a little bit of like nostalgia over it. Mine is Perogies, top tier. Perogies. Buttered.
Oh, we'll get to it.
Top tier. The sad pizza. And then in number 3 is probably, I might agree with you with the walking taco.
That thing was, it was so good. I'll do that at home sometimes, man. Life lessons are learned. I gotta know about the pierogies, though. You guys had pierogies?
We had pierogies. What's the question exactly? Yeah, we
Why
had
did you have pierogies?
Because they're fire.
That's not fair. How are they gonna give us Mexican? You know what a Mexican pizza is, dude?
I'm assuming just like pizza for the foundation.
Yeah?
But like all the ingredients of a taco thrown on top minus the shell.
Nah, dude, it was just like the Mexican 5 cheese you get in a bag of John Eagle with sausage on it.
Still fire.
It was good. I mean, it was for a school lunch, yeah.
Did you have school breakfast?
We did. I didn't eat it.
Why?
Oh, so I went to
Good for it?
No, I went to a vocational school in the morning, so I was like on the way to school.
So what was your breakfast experience? Just sleeping half asleep in the car type shit?
Newports and a Monster.
What kind of grade we talking about here?
10th.
Okay. Okay, maybe let's revisit this.
Okay.
What is your food experience in elementary school? What are we talking about for school lunches in that?
Oh.
Because that's where my heart and soul is.
All right.
I block out high school as much as possible.
All right, so here's the thing, right? It was the exact same lunches for 12 years.
Shit.
Yeah, all one school district. So
No
the
wonder
same
why
thing.
we're nostalgic over it is because even if you hated it for 12 years,
You ate it
when
for
you
12 years.
suddenly stopped eating it,
Yeah.
it's like, damn, that was kind of fire.
You know what? Like sometimes, like I was a volunteer fireman. I don't know what I am, but
You're not anymore?
I mean, I don't go anymore.
Oh.
Yeah, it's
You're
one of
just
those
less
things.
voluntary.
I guess so. Guess that's the way to put it.
They
There.
can still call you if something's like dead, right? Something's on fire.
I mean,
cast in the
technically,
sea.
I'm still a member. I mean, I'm pretty sure they pulled my gear though. So
Oh,
like,
word.
even if I wanted to show up, they're probably just waiting to kick my
Okay,
ass
but
out.
pizza though.
Okay, yeah. Anyways, so we did like this thing for Fire Prevention Week where we would go to the elementary schools and teach the fire prevention stuff. Bro, they would feed us the school
You
lunches.
were teaching people?
Yeah.
You were teaching people.
All I gotta
And
do is
people
just
like you.
fall on the ground and roll in circles. It was pretty fucking simple.
Has anybody in that group, has anybody really ever been on fire to know whether or not that actually works?
Probably. I don't know.
Because I feel like,
You know what? I'll be real with you. I'm sure there was some trial and error at some point.
yeah, but you know how that shit is. Like, you know the tornado drills, they're like, hey, just get under a desk.
I mean, get under a desk is like for a tornado that's gonna whip shit around is a little bit different than my arms on fire.
Yeah,
I mean,
but the same thing with like the rumors about like being in an airplane and you're supposed to like put your neck up against the seat and like cover your head and shit. I feel like some things, like maybe being on fire and rolling around, depending on how bad the fire is, they might just be there to make you feel better. You're fucked if you're super duper ablaze, I think.
you should jump in some water.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying is if I'm let me put it to you this way. If I am a 2-minute run, even a 1-minute run away from a pool, and
Yeah.
I am on fire suddenly, I'm going to burn for a minute as I run as fast as I can to that pool, rather than dropping to my knees and hoping for the best.
All right, here's what I'm gonna do: take all of my clothes off
Yeah.
because skin's not gonna like just stay on fire. Skin
Unless
burns.
there's a fucking agent, you know.
Yes, exactly. So like, your skin's not gonna. Your skin isn't flammable. It's cookable, but it's not flammable. You know what I'm saying?
Does skin cook? Or does skin just
Your
burn
whole
away?
body cooks.
Well, yeah, but I feel like the skin would just burn away. What is like if you just
I think it
if
gets a
someone
little
took
crispy.
an apple core like an apple peeler to your skin, and you tried to cook it, would it actually cook or would it just go away? eventually. You think of like you would just turn into like really thin, like burnt toenail almost sensations. I feel like you can't cook skin; you just burn it off. I think, like when you get burned to death, I think you just skinless at that point. Your skin's not there anymore.
Well, it's gonna burn off eventually, though.
Yeah.
But like that's the same as like skin on any kind of like meat you cook. What kind of Jeffrey Dahmer shit is this? Can we get away from this?
I don't know, bro. Like chicken, when you cook that chicken, bro, fire with the skin on it.
Bro, you ever cook a chicken too long and that skin just shrivels up?
I've never cooked a human to know what the difference is. Yet. How do you feel about pierogies?
I love them with sour cream. Are you like a cheese person?
Oh yeah, facts. I'm a cheese and potato type guy.
Yeah?
Yeah.
What about onion?
I can handle them in a pierogi as long as they're sauteed. Same thing with like they have like sauerkraut ones too.
I don't like the sauerkraut ones. I don't like sauerkraut.
I like cheese and potato reign supreme in my opinion.
Yeah.
Especially like buttered up to bejesus and back. They reign supreme.
I like a nice like pan fried pierogi, dude. I love when it has a little crisp on the outside. That shit's banging. A little texture.
I'm cool with that. Just cover it in butter as well.
Really? With the butter still?
Yeah, fuck it. I mean, butter makes everything. Name one thing that in the food department that isn't like even desserts better with butter. I don't even think desserts are possible without butter.
I don't think
butter is awesome.
I don't think.
When we're talking about mashed potatoes, are you a creamy guy or a chunky guy?
Oh, dude. Oh, that's not fair. I like chunky, but like I like creamy too. I lean towards chunky more. I think.
Best version of potatoes. What do you think? I'm a chunky guy for the record. Baked potato?
Baked potato.
So over French fries, over tater tots, over creamy mashed potatoes, over chunky mashed potatoes, over potato pancakes.
I forgot about French fries.
Yeah, thanks.
I just ate some like 20 minutes ago and I just forgot about them. That's not fair. Okay, so like...
Well, they were forgettable, though, because for the record, for the people who may indulge in this podcast, your way here was a tornado.
I'm like... pulling up to his street, right? And fucking he calls me. He's like, "Hey man, I obviously see you're on the way, but like we got like a tornado warning." I was like, "I just."
But you know why I called you, right?
No, I don't know.
Because you know I don't leave the house. What triggered me to go outside and realize that there was a tornado outside? The fucking door that flew off. It sounded like a gunshot outside.
There was a door that flew off?
Yeah, my fucking neighbor's door is in the street outside right now.
Let's go get it.
So when I heard big bang bang mode outside, cats going crazy going to the window, I'm like, okay, someone got shot outside, whatever. Then I heard the wind howling. I'm like, oh, okay. And then fucking Alexa, within 5 seconds, no, tornado warning or whatever the fuck it is. So it's like, I go outside. I'm like, oh, this is for real, for real. Called you. You're like, hey, I'm on your street. I'm like, okay, I guess we'll do a podcast. And then I'm like, where is this dude? He's on my street. What do you mean? It's like 2-3 minutes have gone by. I'm paying attention to flying debris. And then you come out of my fucking peripheral fucking carrying this disintegrating bag of fucking Burger King, covered, drenched, literally the saddest puppy looking image you can see. Every morsel, every fiber, every cell of your being is drenched.
It was so fucked because I got out of my car, it was drizzling. It was fine, it was barely windy. I'm like 20 seconds down the sidewalk and I hear the noise where you like, when you know that rain's like a block away and you like look at yourself and you're like, I have 2 options. I either keep going or just go back.
Well, they say running in the rain actually makes it worse too. So walking casually was probably your option, which is what you did.
What I did,
you had no haste to you when you were walking. You didn't say a word to me. You just walked past me completely drenched. I don't even think you made eye contact with me. You just walked past me and you were like, "Yup."
I was like, fine. About 20 seconds away from his front door, rain smacks down.
No warning, just a brick of rain.
Exactly, and I just drenched, only the front, not the back, only the front. And so I have like this half riddled, almost falling apart bag of Burger King in my hand that is just at this point a wet napkin. And then I'm just like, you look at me, and I went, yep, and just walked right in the door.
And that was the intro to the story of you eating French fries about 5 minutes ago.
Dude, listen,
they were forgettable.
Shirt was so wet. It was like, you ever see like that hydrophobic never wet shit where like you spray it on clothes and like the water just pours off of it?
Drips right
That
down.
is how wet I was. I was just pouring water off of my clothes. I'm still wet. My jeans.
I'm wet
soggy.
just thinking about how wet
I really like when you're wet.
What's your favorite Disney movie? But let's be real here. Disney
Luck of the Irish.
Channel movie.
Luck of the Irish.
What's your hierarchy? What's your top 3? If you can even remember. See, here's the thing. Most people forget. And when you say Disney movie, most people go, oh, Pirates of the Caribbean.
No,
Star
we're talking
Wars.
Disney Channel movie.
Disney Channel movie.
Are the Halloween Town movies Disney movies?
Yes. They were Disney Channel movies.
All right, bet. Halloween Town, number 1.
Really? I couldn't get into them.
Second one, that movie with the witches, with the 3 bitches. Who was the
Sabrina?
witches? No, not Sabrina. The one that they just made a remake of not too long ago. I cannot think of it. In the cat. And there was a dude with his tongue cut out.
Fucking Sabrina or something. Sabrina
not
the
Sabrina.
Teenage Witch or something.
No, that's a whole different. That's a whole.
Dude,
thing.
I don't fucking know. I'm not a bitch. I don't watch witch movies.
Dude, it was a Disney Channel movie.
Okay. But the same reason
It's
why
like a cult
bitches
classic.
didn't watch, like, Johnny Tsunami, which again is in my hierarchy.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Johnny Tsunami.
Okay.
Bitches didn't watch that. Maybe that's why you didn't watch it.
Okay,
'Cause you
no,
a bitch.
listen, I was over here watching the Jackie Chan show. All right.
That ain't no fucking Disney Channel movie.
Yeah, but like, I was too cool for Disney
All
Channel.
right,
you know
since
what
I'm clearly a pro on this.
saying? Yeah, obviously, yeah.
Not necessarily in order. Johnny Tsunami.
Okay.
Fire.
Okay.
Okay. Brink.
I don't know what the fuck that is.
Remember the fucking inline skating movie when they were going rollerblading and shit?
No.
Brink.
Rocket Power?
No. But
I'm
it was
joking,
basically
I'll
the
fuck with you.
live action of Rocket Power.
Sounds lit.
Fire.
Okay.
And then in third, Luck of the Irish. Close
I
fourth.
love Look at the Irish.
Remember
So I'll put
Smart
that out
House
there.
with the crazy bitch?
Okay, I remember Smart House. That was good. I
Fire.
love Smart House. Was Phil the Future always a TV show or was it a movie first?
I'm not sure. But they all had a lot of cast, like a lot of the characters from a lot of those movies were in a lot of other Disney Channel movies.
I feel like Phil the Future was a movie before as a show.
I'm not sure. In either case.
All I remember
my
he's a
hierarchy.
22nd century man. That's all I remember. That's the 5 words to my childhood. Just that same line of Phil the Future. Yeah, I don't remember any Disney Channel movies. I remember Lucky the
I
Irish.
can't believe you didn't see Brink.
I don't know what Brink is.
Our
though.
our division in age is not that much.
No.
Brink was fire.
Dude, listen. A lot of that shit, I'd have to watch it again to remember that it exists.
Oh, when you watch it now, they're terrible. Absolutely.
Oh,
Some of the worst
none of
movies
them are
on earth.
good. They're
Yeah.
all bad. They're made for children.
Right.
I can't believe Disney Channel movies don't exist anymore.
It's sad.
It is sad. Because it was every Friday they go, let's watch a Disney Channel movie. And it was
And then they're jumping through the hoops and doing the
yeah,
wands.
there
and
was
shit.
the fucking reels were going off the
Yeah.
Mickey Mouse head. That shit was lit.
Facts.
And now it's gone forever.
Nickelodeon TV show.
Nickelodeon TV show? Give me a second on that one. That's
There's some bangers in there.
you got fucking kablam up there, bro. You know what? Number 1, Angry Beavers.
I could get down with that. I'm gonna put my number 1 as Rocket Power.
I was gonna say number 2 is Rocco's Modern Life.
Rocko's Modern Life is pretty good. I don't know if I'd put that in my top 3 though.
Oh, 100%
because there was
top
some
3 for me.
bangers, dude. You can't forget SpongeBob, the classics. Now, the modern SpongeBob, a little bit on the booty cheek side.
No, modern
But the first
SpongeBob-
3 to 4 seasons of SpongeBob, crazy.
SpongeBob went from this kind of cringy show to oh, okay, now this is clearly the kids show.
Right.
Until the point where they knew they were you could tell they were either A, just making it to make it, or B, they're fuck it, how much can we get away with? Then it got weirdly innuendos for a while.
Right.
It was
But the
that
first
weird dark side of
3 to
SpongeBob.
4 seasons
Bang.
had enough shit for adults almost.
Oh, absolutely. Have you ever seen the newer SpongeBob movie that came out a couple years ago?
Yes.
Dude, listen. When you who was it in the gimp suit? Was it Squidward?
Dude, I don't know.
Someone was in a
I
gimp
wasn't a
suit,
big
bro.
fan of it.
No, dude, you need to watch it again. Half that movie, the first 20, 30 minutes of that movie is just full of nothing but adult content. It's amazing. Someone's in a gimp suit. That is all I remember, and it's fucking great.
SpongeBob is definitely in my top 3.
100% that's number 3.
Your number 3.
Yeah.
So yours is...
Angry Beavers, Rocko's Modern Life, SpongeBob.
What about Cat Dog?
I was never a huge fan of Cat Dog.
What?
Yeah, I didn't watch it enough to really have much of an opinion
Real
on it.
Monsters?
I mean, I like that
That's
show.
in my
but
top 5. I don't think it's my top 3.
I wouldn't. That's probably top 10 for me.
What about... No, now we're talking about Cartoon Network. What about that shit? Let's talk about that. Cartoon Network had some bangers.
Cartoon Network. Number 1, Ed, and
First
Eddie.
of all, before we even do that, shout out to Hey Arnold real quick. Fire.
Sure.
Moving on to Cartoon Network.
You give yours. Top 3.
Top 3 of Cartoon Network is going to be Ed, and Eddie. Fire. I mean, let's be real.
Absolutely. Top. That's the king right there. Ed and Eddie's the best Cartoon Network show ever.
Matter of fact, I don't even know if I need another 2, but I'll keep it pushing.
Yeah.
It's Aqua Teen Hunger Force.
That's Adult Swim.
It's Adult Swim, but it's Cartoon Network. But I feel your distinction.
Yeah, it's
I feel
weird.
your distinction.
Yeah, it's odd.
It's still Cartoon Network.
Yeah. I'll allow that. Fair.
What else was Cartoon Network? Refresh my memory.
Johnny Bravo.
Fucking top 3.
There it is.
Easily. But have you ever watched it recently?
Yeah.
Dude, it is like, it's a fucking
cringy.
fever dream. None of the
amazing,
episodes
dude.
make no sense.
It is awesome. There's nothing.
It's just fucking absolute nonsense. What was the red superhero? Psycho Man or something? Oh, man. This isn't doing nothing for you, is it?
The fuck
there
are you
was
talking
a
about?
fucking red superhero on Cartoon Network. We're going to cut to it because I'm going to take 3 seconds to look this up. This guy, I don't know his fucking name. Freakazoid. All right, Freakazoid. Yup. Dude, that shit was fucking hilarious.
I don't remember that at all.
Amazing. I'd put that in my top 5, probably not top 3.
Oh, let me just get a little crack.
Disney I wasn't so big on. Matter of fact, Disney, in my opinion, bridges away from cartoons, in my opinion, and we start talking about real shows.
That's like
in
a
which
kids
case,
network, yeah.
Yeah, to me, it wasn't even like in the conversation when it came to cartoons for me. For me, it still got stomped on by like Drake and Josh and shit, not Carly from Nickelodeon.
Yeah.
So Disney wasn't even in the conversation for me, to be honest with you. They had the Disney Channel original movies.
By the way, Hocus Pocus is what I was thinking about.
Hocus Pocus, I remember that.
That's
Okay.
the one I was thinking about.
Fire.
Got that one on head there. All right, so here's my top 3 for Cartoon Network.
For
Number
Cartoon
1,
Network.
Ed, Edd n Eddy.
Agreed.
Number 2, Regular Show.
That was the name of it?
Regular Show with the blue bird, like, and then the fucking raccoon. Mordecai and Rigby. The guys who go, whoa! You never seen that at all?
No.
That
all
show
this
was
is just
amazing.
noise to me.
Okay, so imagine this, right? So imagine a couple Cartoon Network creators got really bored and just did acid.
Nothing for me.
Dude, Tony,
I'd have to
Regular Show,
investigate.
one of my favorite Cartoon Networks. Cartoons in general of all time.
What was the name of the show that was probably Adult Swim too? I think it was Cartoon Network, but it had like the Space Ghost and Brack or whatever his name was. You know what I'm talking about?
Yes.
It was like a talk show.
Yes. That wasn't...
That show was funny as shit.
It just makes me think of Harvey Birdman. I don't know. I never watched a lot of Adult Swim.
Fact. Do you use Silverware?
Yeah.
Or do you use just plastic shit at this point?
Silverware.
I had a phase where I was like, dude, I got my own apartment. Hell yeah,
Yeah.
look at these spoons.
Yeah.
Now I'm like, I'm not washing this.
I got a
I'm
dishwasher.
throwing it out.
I got a dishwasher, so I
I
can
don't
do
even
this
have the
fuck.
patience to do that.
Nah, what? You have a dishwasher, you don't use it?
No. But even if I did, I would just buy
that's not-
spoons.
yeah.
It's like $1 for 800.
You're what's wrong with the environment.
That's fine.
Okay. As long as you're alright with it. As long as you're aware and accepting.
Are you a coffee or a K-cup kind of guy?
K-cup.
I'm just looking around my room at this moment.
K-cup. 100%.
Fire.
Yeah, like there's I like the
I
idea.
don't understand coffee.
You know, I get it. I mean, a
I'm
lot
gonna
of people just like
lattes and cappuccinos all day. What do you mean coffee?
see. I'll have a cup of black coffee every once in a while, but like, why would I make a whole pot of coffee and I'm only gonna have like a cup and a half? The rest gets cold. It's just a waste.
Do you use your K-cup one round like they suggest, or do you try to double dip? Same. I feel like I'm wasting though. Don't you kind of feel that? Don't you feel like you could get another 6 ounces out of that?
Nah, dude, I double dipped once and it was the most watered down shit of my life.
Just put a bunch of sugar in it or something.
Gross.
Fire.
When it hits the point that like there's more sugar in that than a bowl of Frosted Flakes, no thank you.
Let's talk about Frosted Flakes. Have I ever told you my story about Raisin Bran?
No?
So Raisin Bran is one of my favorite cereals.
Okay.
I just can't eat it no more.
Okay.
Let's talk about maybe high school years. So, you know those big tubs, clear, that you can get to put cereals and chips and other snacks in to kind of be uniform and save space and just have a bunch of stuff in your cupboards and kind of look organized and label it and all that good shit. And, my parents were one of them people. They bought things in bulk. They had things in the cupboards all in like uniform, clear plastic containers. They did that for cereal.
Okay.
At least in my high school years.
The big storage boys, yeah?
Big storage boys. People buy, like I use it for cat food and shit.
Yeah.
Right. So, I went downstairs one day, and I was like, you know what? I want some fucking cereal. Open the cabinets, completely alone, at the time. Probably like a sophomore, junior in high school, I'm like, okay, Saturday morning I want some fucking cereal. I'm going to want some Freakazoid, whatever the fuck it is. Open the cabinets, I'm like, here's my options. I've got Raisin Bran. I've got maybe like Honey Nut Cheerios. Something else, whatever. I pick Raisin Bran. I'm in a brandy kind of mood. right? You feel me so far?
I'm with you.
And we've already talked about the fact that we are cereal eaters. And I don't necessarily
Yes.
mean cereal like the food. I mean like cereal killer.
But with food.
But with food.
Yes.
I eat them by the box. I eat them by the boatload.
Yes.
Multiple bowls in a row
Absolutely.
before I even realize what happened.
Yeah.
Right. I'm about on my second or third bowl deep. My brother walks in the door. And he's like, what you eating? I'm like, bro, Raisin Bran is fire. He's like, I didn't even know we had that. Walked past me. Had no idea. My mom eventually walks in the door. Said the same thing. She's like, we don't have Raisin Bran. What'd you get? Did you go to the store? I'm like, no, what you talking about? Lo and behold, 2 or 3 people deep at this point, questioning what I'm eating. I look down, and it's at this point that I realize it's not Raisin Bran. It is indeed Frosted Flakes with bugs in it. It has been in the cupboard that long. It was in the back. And I ate about 2 or 3 bowls of like Raisin Bran, which was basically just bugs. Very upsetting. To this day. Cannot eat Raisin Bran. Don't ask me what the bug was. Probably. It wasn't like big boys like cockroaches or something. It was just like a family of crickets or something. I don't know what was going on, but it was literally infested enough that it was convincingly Raisin Bran. Destroyed my life. All I didn't say a word. I didn't put anything away. I just stood up from the table, went up to my bed, and laid down for the rest of the day. I didn't say anything to anybody. Turned off my phone, and I just sat there. I don't even know if I was watching anything. I think I just sat there. Maybe slept.
That's amazing. that is a
top 3 cereal for you.
Top 3?
I'm going Honey Bunches of Oats.
Okay.
Frosted Mini Wheats.
Okay.
Captain Crunch. No. It's either Captain Crunch or Cinnamon Toast Crunch. That's tough.
See, my number 3 spot's a little tough, but number 1, 100% Frosted Flakes. Number 2, Fruity Pebbles. Number 3 is like, I can never decide between like French Toast Crunch.
Fire.
Or like those Oreo O's.
Oreo O's are hard to find.
Nah, dude, they're easy. No, I'd just go in the shop and say it, bro. Every time they got either the big old generic bags of them that are like this fucking big that could feed like me.
That's the best. See, here's the thing about generic brands. They go hard. They have something to prove.
Half the time they're better than the name brands.
They're better oftentimes. Matter of fact, knockoff Pop-Tarts are better than fucking normal Pop-Tarts.
No, whoa. I would say not.
What brand are we talking here? I'm not talking about Giant Eagle. If you go to Dollar General
brand shit for some reason bangs. Like, bangs. I don't know what it is.
Bangs. Cereal, though, specifically, a lot of the cereal, like Giant Eagle and Walmart, goes harder than the name brands.
Sometimes.
And you can get that big sack.
Sometimes.
You could sack it up. Name one cereal that you feel like was lackluster. I haven't had... What?
Fruit Loops.
Who be buying Fruit Loops, though?
That's one that was lackluster, bro. You asked a question, I gave you an answer. Don't criticize me.
If I'm going to get... Like, I can't... I honestly couldn't tell you the last time I ate Fruit Loops. Fire, but, like, why, though?
I don't know. Sometimes you just want to change it up a little bit so you appreciate the other things more.
Yeah, but like it's still not even in my top 5.
Oh, dude, that's like somewhere in the top 30. I don't like Fruit Loops in general. It's just you asked a question, I provided an answer.
But the fact that you knew the answer implies that you've experimented enough. And you actually went out of your way to buy not only Fruit Loops,
both of them,
but the fucking knockoff Fruit Loops.
I at one point in time went to a Giant Eagle, bought every single like generic big bag and then the name brand with them and tried every single one side to side.
Have you ever made like a pizza sandwich? Since we're on the subject of being a fat ass,
I need what is a pizza sandwich?
To me, pizza on the bottom.
Okay,
whatever you want. Could be simple. You can keep it Totino's. Yeah. You could go DiGiorno. Mm-hmm. Pizza on the bottom, facing upwards.
Okay, yeah.
Condiments and pointing up.
I gotcha.
Okay. Some meat, some cheese, right?
Okay. And there's another piece of pizza.
Maybe some mozzarella. Maybe some pizza bites. Mozzarella sticks, I meant to say. Mozzarella stick, pizza bites.
Mm-hmm.
Pizza, inverted, top of it. Smush it down. Cut it up. Pizza sandwich.
That sounds fire. I've never done it.
It is.
But I feel like I
should
have.
You have to eat it quick.
Oh, I'm sure.
Because
I feel like
after a certain
Totino's would be the best one to do with that,
facts,
actually.
Because when you start talking about them bigger bitches, like if you make a fucking 18-incher, you're talking about literally a brick of cheese after it cools down.
Oh, absolutely.
Unedible. Still
edible.
No, it's just...
Edible.
No.
I will eat a wheel of cheese
You
by
taste the
choice.
processing plants. You
I don't
taste
even
the
care.
rats running around.
I don't give a shit. Do I chase the Raisin Bran in it?
Listen.
There it is. But nah, dude. Once you said the word like pizza bites, right?
Pizza bites. We're talking Totino's Pizza Rolls.
Check this, right? We're talking
Casual shout out to Pizza Bagels, though.
Dude, pizza bagels, 100%, like the best pizza snack. I would not say it's better than pizza.
You think they're better than Totino's Pizza Rolls?
Yes.
I'm not saying I don't agree with it, because I think that I do.
The thing is,
they're expensive as cock.
Here's the problem. Pizza bagels are better, but it's just easier and more common and cheaper to get pizza bites. Like pizza rolls. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like,
I think I mentioned this before, though.
You need to go out of your way to get pizza bagels.
We need to add a disclaimer. It's going to pop up on the bottom of the screen.
Yeah.
Right about here. Do not get Michelina's pizza rolls.
I still have no idea what that is.
It's, when you're buying those like fettuccine Alfredo green packages.
Yeah.
Do not get. How's that surgery treating you?
It's treating me. It's treating me. You see the pain in my soul?
I did just hit you randomly.
Yep.
Going back to pizza bagels.
All right, listen.
Pepperoni.
Yeah.
Fire.
Yeah. Nothing else to it. They're just the best. Like, the thing is, if you want pizza bagels, you don't just stumble on pizza bagels. You have to go find pizza bagels.
It's a decision, because not only are they hard to find,
they're expensive,
but they're also like $10 for like a 10-pack.
But like, bro, listen, if you go to like a pizza shop and get their pizza bagels, like from an actual like hometown
if I'm going
pizza
out
place,
of my way to a pizza shop, it's implying a couple things. I left the house. Already difficult.
You can get it delivered.
Get the pizza. At that point.
No, dude. I mean, like, listen, if you eat pizza as much as I do, there's nothing wrong with just
it's like
ordering
going to
pizza
an
bagels.
Italian restaurant and asking them for a frozen fucking fettuccine Alfredo dinner. I'm still not going to go to a pizza shop and get the lesser version of it.
I mean, I respect your logic. I'm still going to go do it sometimes. Like, listen, dude, you're on the way home. You're like, I want to get something to eat, but like, I'm not that hungry. Oh, let's just stop here and get pizza bagels and eat them in the car.
That's when you go to Wendy's or McDonald's or Taco Bell.
No, dude, pizza bagels banging.
Qdoba.
Sponsor us.
Wait, I don't think we ever told the stream the fact that I got an email from a Qdoba representative about an ambassadorship.
Listen, all we're saying is if that casually wink were to be happening
in Pittsburgh, because that was the reason why we didn't pick up the ambassadorship, is because it wasn't in our city. If there's a Qdoba representative watching this show, watching the clips, just open up your ambassadorships to Pittsburgh. Every episode, I will eat a Qdoba burrito. I promise you.
We will actually completely change it to like what, eaten with tones, and it'll just be Qdoba.
I'll just
in the
name
middle.
it Qdoba. Talking about Qdoba. That's the name.
Talking about Qdoba. TBQ. Man, that's fucking wild.
What do you think about high school?
What do I think about high school?
Pretty much a waste of time, right?
Yes and no.
After about sophomore year, after you learn your basics of reasonable math and science and biology.
That's about the time I stopped caring that I was going to school.
I kept going all the way to like a junior in college. I didn't graduate college. I have a shitload of credits to this day.
Listen, dude.
But anything after about sophomore year, dude, I can't name one thing in the past fucking decade of my life that I've used from high school.
Listen.
Not single workflow, no math. All the basic math I use to run everything that I do.
What's the most ridiculous way you would get out of school?
I went to a private school for a bit there with uniforms.
Okay.
I would hide the uniform.
Amazing.
Yeah.
We had uniforms my senior year. I would purposely wear jeans so they would send me home to change and never come back. I still showed up, so I went and got docked in attendance. I got one for you. Shout out to my high school girlfriend. You know who you are.
Sarah. Sally. Am I getting close? Is it an F?
The first one was actually correct, but just not.
Wow, really?
But it wasn't the same one. I was a whore. Anyways, so what this girl would do is we would go to vocational tech bullshit school in the morning together. Well, on the way back, I would feel sick and then have a note from my mom signed by my mom saying that I was actually going home early that day.
But you were just sitting in a parking lot banging.
No, dude. On the bus back, I'd write the note out, or I'd type it in my graphic design class at school, print it out, and have her sign it as my mom. And then my mom would give me the hookup, and they'd call her sometimes and make sure it was real. She'd be like, yeah, he's coming home.
Pancakes, waffles, French toast.
Pancakes, waffles, French toast.
Pancakes to me are always subpar. They're the shitty version of a waffle. They don't have the syrup holders. They're mushier, right? If I want a pancake, I'm just gonna eat a waffle. Let's just put it that way.
Okay.
French toast in first place, waffles in second place, pancakes in third. All of the above served with butter and or syrup.
Let me learn you a thing. Pancakes are fire sometimes.
Oh, they're fine, but just eat a waffle at that point.
No, because
and you can make a little sandwich. You ever have an ice cream sandwich made out of waffles?
Yeah, but you ever have a breakfast sandwich where the bread is a pancake though?
I would just eat it. I would just use a waffle.
I promise you the pancake is better.
Why? It's crunchier.
Yeah, I know. It's crunchier. Trust me. It just has more of that bread feeling, so it just still feels more natural.
I'm going to go for the waffle.
Like a McGriddle, bro? McGriddle's banging. Ow. Anyways, number 1, waffle. Number 2, French toast. Number 3, pancake.
Same thing I said.
Yeah, I'm agreeing with you.
No.
Wait, no, you said French toast number 1.
First.
I had nothing against French. I just really fucking love waffles. Like when I went to Cal U,
are you a plain guy? Or we go blueberries or chocolate chips or something?
I love blueberries, dude. I love blueberries on them. I would love to put peanut butter on them bitches. Oh.
Here's the problem, I think, with shit like that, is that it almost turns into dessert. If you go to like an IHOP or Denny's, I think it's usually IHOP, and you order some waffles or some pancakes, dude, they got ice cream on this bitch, 4 whole strawberries, covered in blackberries, covered in whipped cream, covered in syrup. It's too much.
I mean...
It's too much.
I get what you're saying. But, like, at the same point in time, like, there's nothing wrong with, like, just having berries in your breakfast. But if anything, it's no different than having it on the side. And, like, they're better than just, like, eating bacon or something.
Yeah, but, like, imagine a pizza that is stacked up.
Why'd your eyes pop like that?
Because I want you to visualize the breakfast that I described to you. The waffles or pancakes covered in all the above.
I've eaten it, so I know what it looks like.
Imagine the equivalent of a pizza. It's too much. Like, where the cheese is stacked up and there's pepperoni and it's, like, literally a mound in the middle. It's too much. The ratio is off, which is the same reason that Klondikes, fuck Klondikes. Klondikes, bro? The ratio of inner ice cream to outer crunch, bro? It's wrong. The proper version of a Klondike is nothing short of the normal ice cream sandwich. You know the one that looks like a fucking eraser? The chocolate on top with the how it's thick? You know what I'm talking about?
Yep.
That ice cream sandwich is what a Klondike wants to be. The ratio on the Klondike is wrong. Fuck the Klondikes. What would you do for a Klondike bar? Literally
just
fucking
the ice cream.
Huh?
Not the location, just the ice cream.
Never been to Klondike. Didn't even know it was an actual location. Fuck Klondikes. Fuck anybody who lives there. Fuck all their families.
I want to go home. Just make sure. just make sure that you keep that energy when the Klondikes roll up on your front door. Klondikes, bang.
No.
Yes.
No.
It is no different than getting a bowl of ice cream and pouring the chocolate syrup on top that makes it a shell.
Okay. Put the Klondike. Hang on. Put the Klondike on a plate.
Okay.
Crunch it up. Make it now.
Crunch it up? Why would you crunch up a Klondike?
Listen to me. Because it's not holdable anymore.
It's absolutely holdable until you crunched it up.
Put the Klondike on the fucking thing. Mush it up so that is basically just ice cream with big chips in it. I'm cool with it. The ratio is off. If you want to say, imagine a fucking...
It's about the portability.
Imagine a sandwich with a fucking saltine cracker on the top and the bottom. The ratio is wrong.
I don't care about the ratio. It's about portability, mobility, and easeability. To eat your ice cream in a clean fashion.
Just put the ice cream in a fucking cup and eat it.
Why would I do it in a cup?
Think of a blizzard. Think of a blizzard.
But that requires 2 hands with a spoon.
No, it doesn't.
What are you going to...
Milkshake.
No. We have gone from Klondike to crunching it up with chips to
because
blizzard to milkshake.
Because all of the above is better than a Klondike.
False.
No. Fuck a Klondike.
You cannot hold a milkshake in your hand without another instrument.
Any idea how bad my neck hurts right now? For the first time in 43 minutes, I looked left, and my 31-year-old neck said no.
Stop.
Oh my god. Oh, shit, dude. I think I need a neck break. Shit. shit. Damn, dude, I'm not even, this ain't even for the podcast, dude. I just look left, and I think I almost blacked out.
He's genuinely tearing up.
Oh, shit, dude. Woo!
Are you okay? Dude,
Oh, I'm good. These are happy, fucking hilarious tears. So, you want to tell the people why last week you took off, why you abandoned us?
Yeah.
Why you keep bitching every few minutes and standing up, and what happened to you? Why are you one organ less?
Okay. I woke up Saturday, thought I had food poisoning. As it turns out, I had appendix poisoning.
When we're talking food poisoning here, I want the details. Were you shitting yourself, puking yourself, or all the above?
There was a little vomitary action, a little bit of that. But no, dude, woke up, worst stomach pain of my fucking life. Sat there writhing in pain for about 8 hours, and then I was just
withering. That's you're not joking.
Oh, dude, worst pain of my life. I actually thought I was gonna die for a minute. I was like,
I could relate.
You know, talked to some peeps, went to the hospital. They went, ha ha! And then I spent my night in the hospital. They gave me some lit fucking Dilaudid. They gave me that shit in an IV. I swear to God, my body got hot, bro. Like, listen. I felt the heat. It was crazy, my life. Dude, listen. I was not horny. Dude, they gave me this shit in the IV. My whole body got hot. And I went, oh. It was a course of 5 seconds. I went from completely normal human being to there's college. And then it was like that instantaneous. Craziest experience of my life. But like, yeah, dude. They fucking shipped my ass to another hospital. They were like...
They shit your ass?
Shipped my ass. Shipped with P's. Shipped my ass to a different hospital. They were like, surgery in the morning. And I'm like, thanks, it's 11 o'clock. I'm going to bed. They woke me up 3 hours later and went,
guess what? Gotta do it now. You're dying.
No. And then I went, okay. And then they were like, yeah, we'll be doing it at like 5. Go back to sleep. They didn't let me go to sleep. They just came back again 5 minutes later and put me in pre-op. I was just like, what was the point? You should have just willed me up while I was asleep.
Sounds like some quality communication going on at this hospital.
I was pissed. All I know is that I woke up one organ less, and then I couldn't stand up for like 3 days.
You ever wonder if they fondled you?
I kind of hope they did.
Fire.
You know what? I'm sure it would like relieve a little tension. You know what I'm saying?
You imagine that? Going to bed, thinking you're about to wake up with one organ less, and you just have like the fucking doctor's lips around your dick. You imagine that shit?
I don't know how to respond to that question.
Thank you for watching this week's podcast. This is Tones. My name is Skyview. He's been gone for a little while, so we're going to get back on our sort of normal schedule here. We used to be releasing every Wednesday. We're going to go ahead and push that back to every Saturday. We're going to put out an episode Saturdays at 6 p.m. New podcast, Talkin with Tones. What you got to say?
Follow us on TikTok, Instagram, not Facebook. Go on the website, skyviewpark.com. We got all the content!
Now, for the people who are watching our clips, thank you so much. TikTok, Instagram Reels, all that good shit. However, for the people, if you made it to the end of this podcast on YouTube all the way through, what should they leave in the comments?
Milk.
A milk jug? Do they have that? Is there an emoji for a milk jug?
Milk.
Just the word milk.
Milk.
All right. Leave a milk in the comments. One of these days, somebody's going to do it. Thank you so much for watching. I am Skyview.
I am Yo, it's Tones. Lastly, Chipotle, listen, Qdoba kind of bitched you when they reached out to us.
Yeah,
they pull with that same energy, guys.
They sunned you real quick.
Listen, Chipotle, pull up.
See ya. Sexual energy, dude.